Stream on lower slopes of Moel Faban above Tan of Oil.
Sit spot. This exercise is an invitation to take a pause, to choose a place to sit, and doing so in a place that feels safe. You can do this in the house, in the garden, or you can choose somewhere outside to take a pause. You may have a favourite spot or a tree where you can sit underneath. If in the house, then sitting by the window or a door where you can look out. If you're out for a walk, you may choose a particular place on your journey where you can pause. So choosing a spot where you can feel yourself rooted and anchored. If sitting on a chair, then sitting as straight as you can with your feet flat on the floor. Or you might choose to sit on a patch of grass or on a stone. Or maybe you have a stool or a cushion or a blanket or a folded coat. You might have a mat, and you can place this somewhere to protect yourself from the cold. You might choose to place your bag at the base of your spine just to support you. Or if you're sitting under a tree, maybe being supported a little by the trunk. Or you might like to choose a shaded area. Choosing where a place that feels comfortable for you. And as best you can, sitting up as straight as possible. Allowing the spine to support itself. And then taking time to expand the attention, to notice everything around you, all the sensations. Maybe noticing if it's cold or warm, if the breeze is blowing, maybe light. Feeling the breeze on the skin, maybe on the face, in the hair. Taking time to feel the weather. You may feel the heat of the sun, or it may be icy cold. And then you can take time to expand the attention to notice sounds. So gently bringing the attention to the sounds around you. Noticing if they are close or far away. Maybe inside the room if you're in the house or outside. And as we're listening to sound, see if it's just possible to hear them just as sounds. And notice if the mind is wanting to search for sounds. So the best you can, allowing the sounds just to come to you, to land on your ears. Maybe noticing how they arise from silence. They stay a while, and then they fade back into silence, making way for other sounds. Maybe it's possible to notice sounds as raw sound. Maybe noticing the pitch, the tone, the volume. Even becoming aware of the beat, the rhythm, or the vibration of a sound. See if you can be curious about the details of these sounds that you hear. Maybe noticing the pauses between the sounds, the silence. Again, noticing how they come and go, arising from silence, staying a while, and then fading away. You might choose to notice from which direction the sound is coming from. In front of you, to the back of you, right to the left, or from above you. So you have a sense of bathing in the middle of all these sounds. And then if you choose to, expanding the attention, and maybe opening the eyes to notice a plant, a leaf, maybe a stone, a piece of slate or a twig, anything that you might have at hand. And seeing if we can explore this. What's the quality of this thing? Is it possible to notice it and take our time to look at it as if we were looking at it for the very first time? Noticing the detail of the shape, the colours, the shadows, the shades. Is it possible for us to explore it with our fingers and our eyes? Giving all of our attention to this wonderful thing. Maybe feeling its weight in the hand. You may be able to bring it up to the nose, smelling it, maybe crushing it. And even if it's safe, possibly even tasting it. exploring this thing with all of our senses, playing with it, and doing this with curiosity. If you like, you can then expand the attention of looking by looking up, around, and then out. You may be able to see trees, flowers, grass, stones or rocks. You may see buildings or cars. You might look towards the mountains or down towards the sea. Allowing the eyes to move slowly, to absorb what's around you. What's close? What's far? Without looking for anything special, just noticing the shapes, colours, the movements, the light. You might choose to pay a mindful attention to insects or creatures, the animals, the birds, whatever you come aware of, whatever comes into your awareness. If in the house or garden, notice if the mind wants to do something else or sees something that needs to be done. If this arises, see if it's possible to let it be for the time being and come back to experiencing the world around you, right through your senses, bathing amongst nature. Taking a pause and being open to whatever is here at the moment. There's no need to search for anything. It's already here, at the centre of the carneddau.
Stream on lower slopes of Moel Faban above Tan